What is up, everyone, and I want to welcome you all back to another video. Today is a very special day. We got new fish for this pond right here. It's been a long time since I got actually new fish, exotic fish for this tank, or this pond right here, this aquarium that is right behind me. You guys are going to see what we have in store for you today in this video. The reason why we have this mesh liner over the top of the pond, you're gonna see that also, why we have that. So I'm gonna throw you guys back to a few days ago when my friend Jack, his channel will be linked down in the description if you guys want to go check that out. He is giving me these fish, so I'm gonna throw you guys back to when he gave me the fish and when he caught them.
With me.
Alright, so we just made it to the spot where we met up, and the fish are inside of the cooler right here. So we're gonna get these guys out of the cooler right now and put them inside of the little cooler that's right here, where the bubbler and everything is gonna go through the back window of my truck. And let's get these guys into the other cooler. Alright, so we're getting the water out just like that into this cooler, and then they should be able to just pick them up and put them inside of the other cooler right there. There you go, that's the first fish. The hybrid is going to be going in.
Calm down, bud.
It's a very strong little fish right there.
Very strong. There he goes. He's got spikes on the side of him too. Marijuana. Oh, careful, buddy.
And then the last but not least, the little clown knife fish that's going to be going in right here. So we just got the aerator on side. On side, right? All right, so we just got the aerator onto the mini little cooler, and this is Jack right behind me. If you guys want to go check out his channel, it would be linked down in the description. If you guys got to go check it out, he also has a fish tank, obviously, since he has these fish. But he also has some other fish inside of his fish tank. If you want to go check it out, his YouTube channel will be linked down in the description.
2 hours later.
As you guys can tell, we made it back home. I'm sorry for the loud background noises. There's cars. I live on a main street. And all the fish are doing great inside of the cooler. We have the arowana, clown knife fish, and the hybrid. The hybrid has a little bit of messed up spots, but that is what's gonna make him unique when he is inside of the big pond, different from the other big catfish that are inside of the pond. As you can see, the arowana is that sick color they get when they're stressed out. It looks really, really cool, but you don't want them to have that color inside of your fish tank. That would just be not good. All these fish are gonna be going inside of the mini pond, and the reason for that is if you have 2 arowana inside of a 75-gallon tank, or any tank basically, or any aquarium, any water space, they're most likely gonna fight and they will possibly kill each other. So I don't want that to happen. I'm gonna be putting screening over the top of the mini pond. These fish will be fine in there until they get a little bit bigger, and then I'm gonna set them into the big pond. Maybe the arowana will go inside of a 90-gallon tank or the 75. I do not know yet. The 160 gallon is gonna have the other arowana inside of it. I don't know, that's just so far in the future, but let's bring these guys up to the mini pond. Whiskey, come here. Here, buddy. How you doing? All right, so we just made it home, and obviously the fish are all doing good. I just showed you them inside of the back of the truck, and now I just put the netting over the top of the pond for the arowana, just so if it does happen to try to jump out, it will not be able to make it out because these holes are too small for him to fit through. He's about 7 to 8 inches, and these holes are not even an inch wide. They're about half of an inch, which is perfect for this size fish. And now, since we have all the fish here, the netting on top of the pond, we're gonna start acclimating these guys with the water from the pond. All right, so this is how we're gonna be acclimating them. I have a 1 gallon jug right here, getting water from the pond, putting it inside of the cooler where the fish are. We're gonna do this about 2 to 3 times, and on the 3rd time, it should be fine enough to put them inside of the pond because these fish were inside of a tank, and there's gonna be a lot different temperature from the tank into the pond, and that's why we wanna do this a few times. Most ponds are in the sun the whole day, so they have the same exact temperature, just sometimes they have a different pH level, and that's why you wanna acclimate them if you're going from pond to pond. And from tank to pond, you're gonna need a little bit more time and water. All right, so now the fish are fully acclimated. It's been probably 20 to 30 minutes, and this is what they're looking like. The same exact way that they looked before. I have to go grab the net from inside, and then I'm gonna put these guys inside of the pond. Only thing that I need the net for is this arowana that is right here, and then the other 2 I could probably grab with my hand. So here we go. The first fish, the arowana. Since he's a jumper, that is what I had to do. Put your hand over the net. He would have just jumped out if I didn't have my hand over the net. Oh, he just jumped right in. So there the arowana is. Just gonna be sitting on the top of the water exactly like that most of the time. And now let's get the other 2 fish out. I'm just gonna use the net because the clown knifefish is a very slippery fish. Oh. There we go. Set him right into the pond. He's cruising down there. You're not gonna be able to see him as good. He's straight down there, right next to the, oh, there he is. Down there. It's hard to see him because the netting, but now here comes the hybrid catfish. This is the fish I've been waiting for. His spots are absolutely insane. You guys are gonna see his messed up marks on his face, and his fin is basically gone. One of his fins is basically gone. Oh. As you can see, his eyeball is a little bit messed up on this side, and his fin's fine on this side over here. But when you come over to this side, right here, he actually has basically no fin on that side, which is absolutely crazy. There he goes inside of there. We're gonna put the netting back onto the pond, move everything out of the way. And this is exactly what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting to have an arowana inside of a pond. That has been my dream for a very long time. And as this fish grows and progresses, if it gets about 1 foot long, then it's probably gonna be going inside of the big pond, and hopefully, I hope it stays inside of there, because sometimes they tend to jump out. That's why I put the net over this pond. And this is a more natural process to have them inside of the pond instead of a fish tank, which is a lot better. So this is a great community inside of this pond right here. The above ground pond right now has the arowana, the clown knifefish, tiger shovel nose, a hybrid, 2 red tails, and 2 Oscars. So that's what's in here right now. They're all very small and not mature fish yet. So once they get mature, they're probably gonna be going inside of the big pond, if not the 160 gallon tank, where they're gonna be more separate. So I wanna thank all of you guys for watching this video. If you guys have not already, go down below, hit the subscribe button, put the post notifications on, and if you also go follow me on Instagram. It will also be linked down in the description. And that is where I'm gonna end off today's video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.